And it is playoff hockey season here in Plattsburgh, and tonight we're live at the Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena for the first game of the 2019 SUNYAC Men's Ice Hockey Tournament. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jake Schackinger.
I'm Annie Katonka.
And we're down here at the Ronnie B for this first round game between the Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Brockport Golden Eagles. Plattsburgh comes into this game on a 4-game win streak, topped off by perhaps their biggest win of the year last Saturday night, where they defeated Oswego here at home ice 2-1. Brockport comes into this game after losing this past Friday night to Geneseo in their last game of the regular season. They lost that game by a score to 6-3, so Plattsburgh certainly has some momentum coming into tonight's contest.
This will be a huge game from Plattsburgh after coming off a huge victory against Oswego. Look for them to carry some of that momentum here early off in the first period, try to get a quick one here, get on the board, and Brockport's going to try to revenge their loss against Geneseo. Geneseo is a great team as well as Oswego, so this will be a great game between the two.
Third meeting of the season between these two teams. First one was a tie here at the Ronnie B, a 1-1 tie. Then Plattsburgh defeated Brockport on the road a little bit later in the year. So teams will meet again for the third time, and we're underway in the SUNYAC playoff tournament. Brockport controls the puck. Ethan Salat dumped it down the neutral zone. Big hit there by Cole Stallard, and it will go back down deep into the Plattsburgh zone. Jacob Bingvall sends it along the boards here. Salat waiting for it. Sends it down. Tried to send it into the corner, but it looks like Plattsburgh will have a handle on it. Ingvall sends it out into the neutral zone. Pass by Stallard got sent all the way down. It goes on net. Save had to be made by Matt Schneider, and he'll freeze it up for our first whistle of the game.
It's a good shift by both teams. Get the legs moving. Get your mentally back into the hockey game here. So this will be a good couple first minutes here. Both teams are just going to get their feet wet into the game and try to build off of that.
Christian DeFelice comes in to take the draw for Plattsburgh. He had a goal in that Oswego game, scored the first goal of that game. Off the face-off, puck up for grabs here. DeFelice tried to knock it into the corner. Instead, it'll be played by Connor Bass. Sends it along the boards and out, all the way back down to the Plattsburgh zone. A race down here between Matt Arujo and Connor Hutchins. It goes all the way down. It's in icing.
It's a great job by the Plattsburgh defenseman to get back. I believe that was Ian Walgren. Get back, for them not to call off the icing. Now they have an offensive zone face-off opportunity here.
Goaltending matchup tonight. Matt Schneider in net for the Golden Eagles. 4-2-1 on the year, 2.41 goals against average. Jimmy Parita gets the start for Plattsburgh. 10-7-1 on the year, 1.86, and he's had quite the impact since returning from injury. Off the faceoff, Brockport has the puck. It's Connor Bass sending it along behind the net. Almost a takeaway there in front as DeFelice poked at it. Instead, it'll be played by Ryan Romeo. There's a takeaway from Arujo. Now it's Malafronte behind the net. Tried to center it for DeFelice. Instead, it'll go all the way down, and Parita comes out to play it. And up to Ovchinnikov as both teams will switch a few players here. Ovchinnikov over the line with it. He's got Malafronte in front of him. He shoots, and the shot goes wide. Comes up to Ross Sloan. He throws this one off the glass behind the net. It'll race up to the top of the zone. Ovchinnikov sends it down into the corner. Bass waits for it there for the Golden Eagles. Some pressure there from Sloan, but the Eagles will send it out the other way. Now it goes down. It'll be played here by Andrew Pizzo. Now Antoine Fournier. Fournier, a late addition to this game, as Charles Barber was a late scratch for Plattsburgh. Here's Ryan Kuhn sending it over the line. That was going to be an offside as the Cardinals get back on. Ryan Romeo picks it up for Brockport. He'll skate it out into the neutral zone. Pass on over to Parsons. Parsons took a whack there from Pizzo. A shot goes off of Parita's pads and then deflected along the boards. Kuhn will pick it up for Plattsburgh, sends it out through the neutral zone. Waiting on it there was Doc Gensler. Gensler carries it in against Pizzo now into the corner. Tried to throw it in front. Waiting for it there was Laszlo, but it went just past him. Laszlo tried to send one the other way. Banks off the boards. There's another shot taken there by Carville. Now into the corner. Pizzo got held up against the boards there. Behind the net. Still up for grabs here. Here's Laszlo with the puck again, and it's stopped by Parita.
As you were mentioning earlier, Parita's been on fire the late half of this year. Last week he had a great game against Oswego, kept them in this game, and honestly he may have been a huge reason why the Plattsburgh was able to get 2 points on Saturday. So he's been on fire. Brockport needs to try to find a way to get past him, but Plattsburgh's definitely been relying on their goaltender, and he's been showing up.
Really a great story ever since he came back from his injury. He's kind of been carrying this team, and now they've won 4 in a row coming into tonight's game. Salerno passes it across the ice. Shot from Carville. Save. Rebound. Score! Doc Gensler opens the scoring here in the SUNYAC playoff tournament, and Brockport takes a quick 1-0 lead.
That's a tough one for Parita, as we were just preaching about him. I mean, that's something where your defensemen need to pick up the sticks in front. Brockport was wide open in front and were able to capitalize. It's a great job by Brockport.
So not wasting any time for the Golden Eagles as Gensler gets his 9th goal of the year, just 2 minutes and 17 seconds in. So Plattsburgh already finds themselves in a hole here on home ice now. And the Cards coming off last year, they lost here at home in the SUNYAC first round as well. That game was against Fredonia, so looking to recover from that one here tonight and not off to the best of starts for Plattsburgh. Here's Pat Egan sending it to the net. That one went just wide. Here's Cam Owens picking it up. Sends it around for Egan. Off the boards here. Hutchins goes after it. Sent ahead to Ethan Salat. And it comes down the ice for Jeremy Salat. He starts to move in. Some good pressure there from Arujo to hold him into the boards there. On the boards, here's Hutchins, sends it back down to the corner, and Arujo was waiting for it for the Cardinals. So Brockport with the first 3 shots of the game as Plattsburgh sends this one all the way down the ice. They'll be picked up here by Casey Wynn. Here's Stallard recovering it for Plattsburgh. Couldn't find a pass. Here's a drive from Pizzo from the top, and it goes wide of the net. Out of the zone, Pizzo waits for it in the neutral zone. Pass over now to Fournier. Owens crosses the line with it. He'll have Egan in front of him. Owens makes one move, moves to the net, shoots, hit the crossbar. Rebound by Pizzo, goes just wide. So there's your first big chance for Plattsburgh.
It's a great play by Cam Owens, giving his team an opportunity to get back in this one here quickly.
Now down at the other end, Parita had to come out to play that one. This will be DeFelice sending it out to the neutral zone. Went off of a Brockport player's skate, and now it's Connor Bass with the puck. Down to the neutral zone, here's Prey. Prey skates in against Fournier. Shot saved, Parita. Now behind the net, poked ahead by Ingval. Ovchinnikov in there as well. Drops it down to Fournier. Here's DeFelice picking it up for the Cardinals. Sends it ahead to Ovchinnikov. Out through the neutral zone. Race down for this one as Malafronte will get down there for Plattsburgh. Sends it along the boards. It'll come up to Ingval. Ingval sent it right into a group of Brockport players, and it goes out of the zone. Plattsburgh quickly back to recover. Here's Middleton skating down the left wing with it. Sends Ovchinnikov a shot. That one's turned aside. Rebound, swoops out from around. Didn't go in, and then knocked aside.
Plattsburgh has some great energy here early on. They just need to capitalize.
Now Brockport skates over the line, but that was an offside, and the whistle blown here. 4 minutes and 18 seconds gone by here in the first.
Doc Gensler of Brockport now leads his team with 9 goals on the season, so he's off to a great, he's ending it here on a high note, the junior. He's doing a great job, so Plattsburgh needs to watch out for him as he leads the team in goals.
So now off the following faceoff, it'll be Brockport sending the puck down into the Plattsburgh zone. Up for grabs here is Ryan Kuhn sending it ahead. Kuhn crosses the line with it. It goes back out into the neutral zone. Picked up here by Ross Sloan, driven all the way back to his own zone. Now it's picked up by Ingval, sends it ahead to Nair. Nair back in the lineup after missing a few games. This will be picked up here by Carville, and he sends it all the way down the other way, and here's Danny Rock. Rock had it knocked away by Middleton, and the pass went back for Parsons, who had to play it into the corner. Loose behind the net, picked up by Ingval. Ingval looks and sends it out into the neutral zone. Long pass there, knocked out of the air by Romeo, and now Romeo's got it for the Golden Eagles. Sent ahead past Parsons, and Plattsburgh recovers in their own zone. This is Arujo skating in past Gensler. Arujo just has to dump the puck down. Race for it there. All Brockport players getting to it first. And now pass behind. Nice job by Cam Owens to get in the way of that one, but Brockport stays with it and takes it the other way. Here's Salerno sending it across for Gensler. Gensler moves in against Wahlgren. Wahlgren holds him against the boards there, and Stallard is able to get to the puck. Salerno trying to get a shot off. Egan was in there for Plattsburgh. It's cleared out into the neutral zone. Race for the puck now down at the other end. It's going to be Egan going to get it in the corner. Egan will skate it behind the net. Drops it in front for Owens. Couldn't get a shot off there. Owens got knocked down. This will be sent out of the zone. Pass was missed by Fournier and goes all the way down to be played by Parita.
Both teams are coming out flying. This has been a great first 5.5 minutes of hockey so far.
It looks like Salerno got knocked down by Owens, and he wanted a call from the ref. Didn't get one there. This will be sent ahead by Casey Wynn. Here's Wynn. Sends it along to Hutchins. Hutchins with the pass to Salat, and Salat dumps the puck down. Here's Jeremy Salat going to get in the corner. Pizzo in there for Plattsburgh. Fournier in the mix as well. Tied up here in the near corner, and it'll be recovered here by Andrew Pizzo. He trips right in front of the crease there, and he's able to get a pass out to Mike Falanga. Now Falanga over the line. He's got McCartney with him. Here's McCartney starting to move to the net. Couldn't get a good shot off there. It goes wide. Lawson played it in the corner. For grabs here, a bit of a hit there by McCartney. Comes up to Middleton. He tried to send it down low, and a nice block there by Salat, and he's got it. Salat starts to move in. He's got Ingval to beat. Salat moves to the net. He shoots. A save made by Jimmy Parita.
Plattsburgh, as they were on their losing streak early off the year and they were losing to Potsdam, they shot themselves in the foot with too many turnovers. That was a little bit of a turnover there by Phil Middleton. They need to cut down on the turnovers. They want to get they want to win this game. That kind of shot them in the foot for a big stretch there. They were able to rebound, win 4 in a row, maybe try to make it 5 here if they can keep it up.
Now off the face-off, it's Middleton playing it behind the net. Pass over to Engvall. Here's Ovchinnikov flying with some speed here, and it was knocked outside there by Polini. Dumped down by Visnik. Now still loose in the neutral zone, knocked back the other way. Here's Polini going to get in the corner. Ovchinnikov was racing for it, couldn't get there. It's an icing against Plattsburgh.
Ovchinnikov thought that shouldn't have been icing. He may have had a case there. He was real close to the goal line. Ovchinnikov in this line of some youngsters of Ovchinnikov, De Felice, and Malafonte. They've been flying out early off in the game. De Felice scored the opening goal against Oswego, so watch out for these youngsters.
So now with face-off to Paredes right, same line out there for Plattsburgh following the icing. Middleton sends it along, and a giveaway there to Prey. Prey sends it into the corner. He gets held up against the boards there by Middleton. Puck loose. Arujo tries to get it for Plattsburgh. Still loose. It'll be De Felice going after it now, and Flannery in there for Brockport. And now Plattsburgh starts to take it out. Ovchinnikov skates over the line with it. Starts to move in. He shoots, and the shot went through Schneider, but wide. Here's another shot from the point, and it's turned aside by Schneider. Back out into the neutral zone. Plattsburgh will reset here as Arujo gets it in over the blue line, but he has to get back onside. Visnik sends it back the other way. It'll be Rock picking it up. Rock pass over a shot, knocked aside by Prida there on the shot from Parsons. Now in the neutral zone, puck went out of play and whistle blown. 12:20 left in the first period.
So far, Brockport's leading the shots 5-4 in favor of Brockport. Plattsburgh needs to spend some more time in the offensive zone. They're getting good opportunities, but they need to bear down and try to get some opportunities closer and on front of the net.
So now off the faceoff, it'll be Brockport with the puck. It is Romeo sending it in. Behind the net, Perito will send it along. This is Wahlgren with the puck for the Cardinals. Long pass out into the neutral zone and broken up by Brockport. Here's a pass over to Rock. He gets knocked down there by Ryan Kuhn. Now Plattsburgh comes down the other way. Here's Sloan trying to get past Tam. Goes into the corner, and Romeo will go after it there. Pass to the near side for Runo, and now out of the zone. Long pass down. Rock will chase this one down against Pizzo. Pizzo wins the race. Icing now against the Golden Eagles.
Brian Dickinson, the Brockport coach, is yelling at the refs right now. He thought that there should have been a penalty against Ryan Kuhn on that hit from behind right in front of the net. But that hit was needed. Not needed, but it definitely saved them a good opportunity as Plattsburgh, again, turned the puck over right in front. And they can't be doing that as they're down 1 goal here.
So now the faceoff will come back down to the Brockport zone with Owens on the draw. And a false start on the faceoff. And we'll try that again.
Looks like Cam Owens might be getting the boot from the faceoff.
As Stallard will slide in to take the draw. Stallard here against Runo. Now off the face-off, this is picked up by Parsons. Parsons starts to skate it down, dumps it past Pizzo and into the Plattsburgh zone. Fournier goes over to get in the corner. This gives Brockport a chance to get a line change. Fournier behind the net with it. Pass out ahead to Owens. Owens makes one move and now starts through the neutral zone. Owens breaks in over the line with it. Owens driving to the net, tries to stay with it, and the net comes out of place, and now the whistle will be blown. As Owens making a case to the ref there as he was wrapped up, and now the whistle stopped.
Yeah, that might be a makeup for the no call on Kuhn. So it looks like we're going to call it even here, and the puck's going to be outside the zone as the Plattsburgh player knocked the net off.
Owens was flying in there, and he ran into some trouble. Couldn't get a clean shot off.
The seniors giving the fans here what they want, showing them what Cardinal hockey's really about. He really kind of drove the net there. That was a hard-working play by Cam Owens.
So now the faceoff will come back into the neutral zone following the net coming out of place. Owens still having a word with the ref here, not satisfied. And he'll take the draw against Gensler, who has the only goal in this game so far through the first 8 minutes. Off the faceoff, this is Salerno now for Brockport. He passes it over to Bass, and Bass sends it down. Fournier sends it back the other way. Bass back to play it, sends it ahead. It's taken away by Owens. Owens couldn't get a good pass off. It's intercepted by Laszlo. And now another giveaway in the neutral zone. Back and forth play here, and it's going to be Fournier sending it over to Stallard. Stallard dumps the puck into the corner. Plattsburgh will get a few new players on the ice here. Laszlo picks it up for Brockport. He's bumped off there by Mike Falanga, and now it's Gensler sending it out into the neutral zone. Colasanti lost it to Middleton, and it's chipped down the ice as Owens caught a piece of that one. No icing on this play. Carville in the corner tied up with Falanga. 2 players from each team now. Gensler in the mix for Brockport as well. And McCartney for Plattsburgh too. Puck comes loose, and it's knocked ahead by Colasanti for the Golden Eagles. Engvall gets knocked down there by Laszlo, and he gets a big hit there into the corner. Now race down at the other end. It's Colasanti picking it up. Colasanti tries to get past Middleton. He did, but then lost the puck.
Did a good job there, taking a little piece of the body, knocking him away from that puck.
Now sent ahead as Polini sent it the other way. This is Salat sending it over. His shot from Ethan Salat is gloved by Parita, and now Engvall sends a man flying to the ground here. So the tension's running hot here at the Ronnie B, and it looks like we're going to see a penalty on that one. So a huge hit by Engvall.
Yeah, he threw him. He doesn't want him messing with Jimmy Parita, and rightfully so. Jimmy's been on fire, and you don't want him out of the game.
So Engvall will head off to the box. First penalty of the game comes with 10:16 left in the first period.
Plattsburgh actually ranks first nationally in D3 men's hockey for their penalty kill, as they sit at 91.26%. So, I mean, they have a great penalty kill unit led by Cam Owens and Cole Sarda, as you see out there right now. So hopefully they're able to kill this one off. Plattsburgh also has some penalty kill goals, a couple from Cam Owens. So look for them to maybe create some offense on this odd man opportunity.
Jeremy Salat pass back to Tam. Now pass to the other side. Skating it up here is Hutchins. Hutchins into the circle shot. That one went wide of the net. Might have caught a piece of a stick there on the way in. Arujo looks to clear the zone there. Couldn't do it. Kept in by Tam. Here's Salat on the other side. Back to Tam. Hutchins. Now back up to the point. It's Tam. Back over to Hutchins. Shot through some traffic. Went off a Cardinal player and then into the boards. And Owens clears it all the way down the ice. Here's Hutchins picking it up for Brockport. He'll start in with it. Moves in against Pizzo into the corner. Hutchins had it knocked away there. Puck up for grabs here. Plattsburgh takes it away, and out through the neutral zone comes Kuhn. Kuhn goes past Salat, and now behind the net. Kuhn against Tam there, and Tam will be the one who ends up with it. Tam has to drop it back for Danny Rock. Rock drawn back behind his own net.
It's a great job by Plattsburgh to kill off some time there, even some little chips deep. Brockport's needing some time to regain themselves.
Here's Romeo moving into the slot against Parita. Penalty upcoming. A shot saved Parita and then knocked aside. Brockport stays on this one, so another Plattsburgh penalty coming up here. Here's Gensler with the puck. 45 seconds left on the first penalty. Ethan Salat with the puck. Sends it behind the net. Cross ice for Parsons. Parsons sends it up top. Here's Romeo. Lost control of it. He's drawn out of the zone by Kuhn. Now Kuhn touches it, and it's going to be another penalty called against Plattsburgh. A slashing call this time.
It may have actually been in Brockport's advantage to get that puck out of the zone and let Plattsburgh touch up, as now they have 33 seconds of a 5-on-3. If they wouldn't have touched that, if they could have just, Brockport would have kept with the possession, they probably only would have had a 5-on-3 for maybe 20 seconds. So now they have 33 seconds to get something set up here, and down 2 men. So Plattsburgh needs to get this puck out. And Brockport, this is a good chance to get a 2-0 lead early on.
Brockport knocking on the door here. A huge opportunity for them. Again, 33 seconds of 5-on-3, and then we'll see another 5-on-4 for the next minute 27 as a false start on that face-off. 8:49 left in the first period. Plattsburgh trying to stay in this one and not fall too far behind too early.
Plattsburgh needs to watch out for Doc Gensler. He scored earlier, and he also leads the team with 5 power play goals. He's a threat, so he's definitely a threat on the odd man opportunities.
Here's Ryan Romeo with the puck. High slot, now starts to move through the circle. Tries to find a pass over, a shot goes wide of the net. Gensler took the shot there. This one comes up top for Romeo. Now Ethan Salat. Here's Romeo again, sends it down for Gensler. It's Gensler skating it all the way up top and now starts in with it. Into the slot, shoots, save, Parita knocked aside, and Arujo whacks at it and sends it up to the top of the zone. Couldn't clear it. Here's Salat with it. Final seconds take off of the 5-on-3. That shot went wide. Recovered by Salat. 5-on-3 over. Still a 5-on-4 for the next minute 25 or so. Now this one behind the net. Gensler sends it in front of the net. Held here by Bass, and the shot was knocked away. Rather, that was Danny Rock who lost it. Now it's Cam Owens taking it out into the neutral zone. He's bumped off there by Rock, and now Owens was just able to clear it all the way down. Minute 10 left on the power play to the Golden Eagles.
It was a great job by the Cardinals. Get their man back and get themselves back into this one.
Here's Romeo skating in against Pizzo now. Takes it behind the net. Sends it up top. Now back down low. This is played by Parsons. Tried to find a pass over. It was knocked aside in the neutral zone off the stick of Runo. Now Runo stays with it. Tries to send it out front. Intercepted by Plattsburgh, and it'll be Sloan clearing it all the way down the ice. Now almost a chance there for Lawson in front. He was flying onto it. Schneider might have lost possession of that one. And a nice heads up by Lawson to try to make something happen on that one. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Golden Eagles. Jeremy Salat drops it off. Sent him top. Laszlo pass it up to the point. There's Rock and a drive. That one got blocked in the air by Plattsburgh. And now Kuhn held up against the boards, and Pizzo clears it all the way out. So 15 seconds left on the Brockport power play.
It was a big shot by Liam Lossie. He definitely might have a bruise there, but definitely a gutty play.
Here's Hutchins trying to get one last shot off as the final 5 seconds will tick off, and that'll do it for the power play as Brockport recovers it in their own zone. So Plattsburgh kills off the 5-on-3 as Middleton rejoins the fray. Here's Stallard skating it out over the line. Engvall was offside on that one. Looked like he got pushed offside by Salat there, but anyway, the whistle will be blown, and neutral zone faceoff coming with 6:43 left in the period.
Brockport also did not register too many shots in that 5-on-3 or 5-on-4. Plattsburgh did a good job of keeping them to the outside, not allowing good quality opportunities. You also have to credit that to the big shot blocks by the Cardinals.
Also, one shorthanded chance there for Plattsburgh as Lawson was flying in, and now Plattsburgh back at even strength. 6:35 left now in the period as this is behind the net. Ovchinnikov, he gets hit there by Visnik, and it's sent along the boards. This will be played here by Prey. And it got sent back to the net. Looked like Engvall was in there, and it's Carville picking it up for Brockport. Now out of the zone. This one will go into the corner, and it'll be played there by Visnik. Sends it along. Ovchinnikov looked to clear it, couldn't do it, but now it's passed out of the zone, and Polini has to play it back in his own zone for the Golden Eagles. Prey picks it up there. He runs into Engvall. Puck into the corner. It'll be picked up by Middleton. And now it's DeFelice picking it up for the Cardinals, and he'll send it out into the neutral zone. McCartney almost gave that one away here, and DeFelice swooped in to stay with it. Here's Engvall passing it ahead to Middleton. He fires one, ends up going on net. Save made by Matt Schneider.
That was a good job by Middleton just to get the puck on net here, get themselves an offensive zone face-off opportunity, and who knows, maybe they'll run a play here, get a shot off. They might want to keep this one low, get a second or third rebound opportunity. So Plattsburgh has a good chance with 5:50 left in the first period. Shots are tied at 7.
Plattsburgh really looking to tie this one up here and get this thing back where we started. I'm sure they'd really like to have that first goal they gave up back now. And now they'll have Falanga. Looks like Falanga's going to take the draw, but instead he'll get kicked out, and Lawson steps in to take the face-off. Not the face-off. Lawson sent it ahead, but it'll be Bass picking it up. Fournier with a bit of a shove there. Now a race for it down at the other end, and it'll be Pizzo getting there first before Parsons. Pizzo carries it through the neutral zone. Now puck up for grabs there. Falanga goes back to play it for the Cardinals. Falanga and Lawson trying to stay with it. Now McCartney comes in to play it. Can't clear the zone though. Brockport looking to get a stick on it, but it'll be Falanga sending it down into the Brockport zone. Still in the neutral zone. Nice takeaway there by McCartney from Rock. Fournier dumped that one down, but that's going to be an icing.
Definitely not what the Cardinals wanted, as they were looking to get a change here late in the shift. So Cardinals are going to be stuck out there. It looks like they were able to change their defenseman, but the line of Falanga, Lawson, and McCartney looks like to be stuck. So Brockport can take advantage of this here, get an opportunity off the shot. We'll see what happens here.
So 5:17 left in the first period. Shots are at 7 apiece here in the early stages. Of course, Brockport with the 1-0 lead goal from Doc Gensler. Here's Carville trying to take a shot. That one's turned aside by Parita. Now behind the net is Colasanti on the puck here. Held there by Fournier, sent along the boards now. Falanga will race to go get that one. He'll bump into Gensler in the corner there, and it looked like Falanga knocked him down as Gensler gets back up. Here's a chance in front. Now shot was off the side of the net, and it looks like we're going to see a penalty upcoming here as Arujo touches up. Looks like we're going to see a Plattsburgh penalty.
It's going to be against Fournier. Doesn't seem too happy about that as the puck was stuck on the back of the net, and there was a Brockport player right there, and the ref was almost in the way, so Fournier really had no option to clear him out. So Plattsburgh fans don't look too happy about that one.
And Sloan having a word with the official here, trying to get an explanation for that one. He doesn't seem too pleased with the call as Plattsburgh will go back to the penalty kill, which they're already 2 for 2 on the night.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Fournier really had no option but to clear him out. Sloan seems to be preaching that to the refs. The refs gotta stay away from that area.
So now off the face-off, this one comes up top. It's Corey Tam, pass over to Jeremy Salat. Now it's Tam sending it up top. Here's a drive by Hutchins, and it comes back up top. Back to Hutchins, back and forth with Tam here. Tam winds up, didn't take a shot, pass across to Salat. Salat takes a shot past Owens, tipped in front there by Laszlo and sent along the boards behind the net. Hutchins up top, sends it down low. It was Laszlo sending it back behind the net. Now along the boards it'll go. Brockport stays with it. Up to Tam at the blue line. Here's Hutchins. Hutchins stays with it. Pass back up to Tam, taking their time here. 1:20 left on the penalty. Here's Tam back over with Hutchins. Hutchins skates it up to the high slot. Now pass over to Salat. Hutchins stays with it. Shot, save, Parita. Nice snag out of the air there by Jimmy Parita.
Good job by Parita to corral that one, get a whistle here as there's a minute and 5 seconds left on the power play for Brockport, and Plattsburgh's able to get some fresh legs out there. It looks like they're bringing out Lawson, Sloan, Pizzo, and Walgren to kill the last minute and 5 seconds off this one.
So Brockport taking their time on this penalty. It took them a while just to set up their only shot on this man advantage so far, and Parita made the save. And now another false start on the faceoff as Gensler this time will be the one kicked from the circle. And Danny Rock steps in to take the draw against Sloan. Now off the faceoff, it's Pizzo sending it ahead, looking to clear the zone. Unable to, kept in there by Rock. There's a shot from Parsons, hit the crossbar. Now sent into the corner again. Almost a big chance there for Brockport, and just barely didn't go in as it caught the pipe.
That was a laser by Brockport. Jim Parita definitely did not see that one.
As now it's Ethan Salat with the puck. Holds it, sends it in to the slot for Rock, and it will come back up top to Salat again. Pass on over, goes through with the legs of Romeo. Now here's a shot from Parsons through some traffic. Knocked aside, might have been blocked in front there. Trying to get another shot off, and it'll be picked up once again by Parsons. Some action down there in the crease as Lawson trying to stay alert there. Here's a shot, hit the post again. Brockport with two unlucky shots in a row there, and this time Plattsburgh looking to clear it. Still can't do it. Nice job by Romeo to keep the puck in. 15 seconds left on the power play for Brockport. And this one comes up to Romeo. Plattsburgh looking for a clear here. This comes into Salat, shoots, save, Parita, and he'll freeze that one up. So I'm sure Brockport not happy with that. Is two very unlucky shots there on that last shift.
Wow, that was exciting. Parita, man, wow. I think he's going to be kissing that post. That was amazing. He got, I don't want to say he got lucky. That was nice, though. Great opportunities by Brockport. Almost got off to a 2-0 lead here. There are only 3 seconds left on the penalty from Fournier. So Plattsburgh's going to return a man here. They're going to try to look to score with 3 minutes left.
So final seconds will tick off here, and the power play is over. So Plattsburgh 3 for 3 on the penalty kill tonight. This one goes down, and it's going to be an icing as Fournier shot that a second too early. Yeah. And Plattsburgh will have to stay on the ice.
Plattsburgh right now looks to have 3 defensemen on the ice, so maybe they might have to bring one of them up as they had 3 out there for the remaining of the penalty kill. Oh, pardon me, 2 for the penalty kill.
So now it'll be Owens to take the draw. He wins it. It's Ingvall dropping it back behind the net. Pass over to Stallard. Owens looked to clear the zone. Prey was charging onto that one. It gets out of the zone. Plattsburgh looks to start a change here. Shot, save Parita with the glove, and he'll just freeze that one.
Pat Egan was actually flying the zone there. If Plattsburgh was able to get that one out, the Brockport players had no idea he was back there. He could have had a breakaway, maybe 2 breakaways in that time span. So, I mean, Parita covered that one up, and they were able to get some fresh legs out, but it could have been a good opportunity for the Cardinals.
So now next face-off, Owens and Hutchins on the draw. Ingvall sends it ahead to Egan, and now Plattsburgh has a chance down at the other end. Here's Stallard starting across the line with it, dropped it back to Owens. Pass over to Egan. Egan shoots, save, made, penalty upcoming here, and the whistle will be blown. Booking is the call with 2:26 left in the period, and we'll see the Plattsburgh power play for the first time tonight.
Yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered for the Cardinals. There's 2:26 left, as you were saying, and they have a good opportunity. They have an odd man, they have an upper man compared to Brockport, so if they can get one in here tied up heading into the second period, that's an ideal situation for the Cardinals.
So Hutchins and Owens to kick off the draw. Same 3 out there for Plattsburgh now to start this power play. Off the draw, it's Brockport winning it, sends it along the boards and down the ice. So a good start to the penalty kill for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, it's never good to lose a draw on the power play. If you're the Cardinals, they need to keep bear down and win those.
By the way, it was Ethan Salat that headed off for a hooking call. And now it's going to be Stallard sending it ahead to Egan, and Brockport winds up with it, and they will send it all the way down. Looks like Walgren might have got a piece of that one with his hand.
Yeah, I believe that actually went onto the Plattsburgh bench. The backup goalie Keller Kalowiski looked like he may have saved that from the bench. So maybe had a save category on the shots for Plattsburgh. I don't know, try to help Jimmy's stats out. But
so the shots will stay the same. It's 13-8 Brockport on the shot total. Plattsburgh looking to close that gap up a little bit here as they have another power play for the next minute 36. False start on the draw here as it looks like Sloan will be kicked out again. And it'll be DeFelice coming in. Off the faceoff, Brockport wins the draw. It's Tam sending it ahead and out of the zone, so
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more than that from the first 30 seconds for Brockport.
Yeah, Coach Emery does not look too happy. I mean, you need to win a face-off when you're out there on the power play. I mean, look, they've ticked off a little under 40 seconds, so Plattsburgh needs to bear down on those face-offs.
Pizzo sends it ahead. It's still loose, and now Brockport to recover again. They'll hold it, and they'll clear it all the way down. So Parita will hand this one off to Fournier. And Fournier sends it ahead to Sloan as Plattsburgh will look to get something going here, now reaching the halfway point of this power play. Here's Pizzo crossing the line. Sends it down. It'll go off the boards behind the net. Sloan in. Sloan with the puck here. Sends it up along the boards. Fournier will come out to play it. Now pass over to Pizzo. Still up top with Fournier. Sends it down low. It'll be DeFelice. Back up to Pizzo. Now Fournier with a drive. Shot blocked there by Gensler. Now comes over to Sloan. 40 seconds left and just 1:05 left in the period. Here's Pizzo up top. Sends it over to Fournier. Fournier. Here's Pizzo with a drive again blocked by Gensler. Now it's Sloan picking it up. 30 seconds left, 55 left in the period. Fournier barely keeps that puck in and sends it down low. DeFelice poking at that one, sends it out in front, and it's cleared all the way down by Gensler. So Gensler putting in a lot of work tonight, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it's a tough for DeFelice to throw that in front and Brockport to clear it out, as they may have just killed the rest of this penalty here.
Some miscommunication down there in front of the Plattsburgh net, and now a chance in front for Brockport. Shot save made by Parita, so not sure exactly what happened there as the Cards got tied up down in their own crease, and Parita had to make a save. Yeah,
Coach Emery again looks a little animated because of that, so definitely getting an earful while on the bench.
Just 32 seconds left in this period, and the Cards could looks like they could use a break right about now.
Yeah, we'll be happy this intermission's coming up. Get some fresh ice, relax the legs for 15 minutes, get back out here.
It'll be Middleton skating it out as the power play comes to an end. Not much going for Plattsburgh at all on that one. Here's Middleton going into the corner with it. Final 20 seconds now or so will tick off of the period. Here's McCartney sending it out in front. Here's Falanga. Falanga winds up, shot fired wide. Plattsburgh looking to tie that one up before the period ended. Instead, it's Salat sending it right down. A pop fly right. It looked like it was going to go into the Plattsburgh bench, but it stays on the ice and banked ahead with 5 seconds left in the period. Schneider turned one aside there as the final seconds will tick off. Horn sounds. That does it for the first period here. So a quick start from Brockport, and they lead Plattsburgh 1-0 here in the first game of the SUNYAC men's hockey tournament.
Yeah, Brockport's out shooting the Cardinals 19-4 right now. Plattsburgh needs to spend some more time in the Brockport zone rather than their own. And Brockport just needs to keep it up, bear down on the opportunities in front, and should lead for an exciting second period.
14-9 the shots after one in favor of Brockport. Plattsburgh will look to get something going in the second period. So 1-0 Brockport after one. I'm Jake Schackinger.
And I'm Annie Katonka.
And stay tuned to the SUNYAC men's playoff hockey tournament. We'll be back with the second period in just 15 minutes. And back for the second period of the first game of the 2019 SUNYAC Men's Ice Hockey Tournament. It's the Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Brockport Golden Eagles. I'm Jake Schackinger.
I'm Annie Katonka.
And after one period of play, it's 1-0 Brockport. They scored early in that first period, just 2 minutes and 17 seconds in. Doc Gensler picked up his 9th goal of the season, assists from Brian Carville and Aiden Salerno. Goaltending so far, Matt Schneider in net for Brockport, 8 saves on 8 shots, and Jimmy Parita for Plattsburgh has made 13 saves on 14 shots. 4 penalties in that first period too, so a scrappy game so far here at the Ronnie B.
Yeah, it should be an exciting second period as Plattsburgh's down 1. As you were saying, this is SUNYAC playoff game here. The winner will go on to Oswego to take on Oswego, so this will be a good game, and both teams are going to look to come out with a win here.
So we're underway in period number 2 as Plattsburgh going to look to try to get a quick one back here, but Brockport with the puck down in their offensive zone off the opening faceoff. Engvall sent it ahead. Now it'll be Egan trying to get it out of the zone. Now knocked back deep into the zone. Middleton on it there. Middleton will look to start out with it. He sends it along and out of the zone. Egan was racing for it there, but the puck got taken away by Tam. Tam skates in with it, tried to find a pass for Salat, but it goes off the boards and into the corner. Plattsburgh recovers, tries to take it out of the zone. Hutchins sent it back down for Brockport, trying to stay with it. Takeaway here by Stallard in his offensive zone. Stallard sends it down low in the corner for Owens. Now Stallard picks it up again. Pass over to Owens, gets past him, comes up top for Matt Arujo. Arujo fires it around, and it'll come to the near side. Here's Walgren coming on the plate. He's held up against the boards by Salat. Now a few players will be tied up for this one as Owens will look to try to knock it away. Now the puck loose, and Brockport's got it. It is Salat sending it out. Nice job there by Egan to stay with it, but he was offside, and the first whistle of the period.
Might not be the worst thing for the Cardinals, as that was a long shift for the Whites, so they definitely might be a little happy to get off for that one, and Coach Emery is probably a little happy to get some fresh legs out there.
And now the DeFelice line steps out for Plattsburgh. And he wins the draw. It'll be Walgren dumping it in. Goes behind the net. This will be played by Romeo. And now Plattsburgh in there as well. Here's Ovchinnikov. Pass across for DeFelice. And DeFelice lost it. It's out of the zone. Race back for it now as Arujo has to play it for the Cardinals. Back out into the neutral zone. Race for this one. Ovchinnikov on it here. Pass ahead. And Brockport looks like they have it again. And this will be carried out by Danny Rock and passed ahead. And now it sent back by Malafronte the other way, but Brockport will stay with it once more. Connor Bass sent it into the corner. Sent ahead by Romeo. Carried out by Rock and dumped back down to the Plattsburgh zone. Race for it there. Walgren gets there first. It's an icing against the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, as we were preaching early in the first period, Plattsburgh needs to cut down on the turnovers, can create as least turnovers as possible, as that they really almost took themselves out of playoff contention early off in the season. They just kept creating turnover after turnover, so they need to stay focused here and move the puck and not allow any turnovers, especially in your own zone.
Now the second line for the Cardinals with Sloan on the draw. Plattsburgh with the puck here. Jesse Nayer pass up to Fournier. Fournier rifles one through, and it went wide of the net. Recovered on the other side here by Runo. Kept in by the Cardinals. Pizzo sends one just wide of the net. It'll be Kuhn sending it around into the corner, and recovered here by Bass. Bass held up there, and Bass will be the one who takes it out. Into the neutral zone. He dumps it past Naher and Pizzo, and Brockport will get a line change out of this, and Pizzo recovers for Plattsburgh, sends it out into the neutral zone. This will be Gensler with the puck, sends it ahead. It'll be Fournier now. Sends it on net, and Carville will swoop in to play it. Line change for Plattsburgh. Nice job by Falanga to knock that one deeper into the zone. Gensler on it for the Golden Eagles. Sends it along the boards. McCartney comes on to play that one. Knocked up into the air. Carville on it here. And now the pass goes over to Salerno. And now out into the neutral zone. Takeaway there by Falanga. Drops it back down to Middleton. Liam Lawson for Plattsburgh with the puck now. 3 minutes gone by here in the second period. Middleton ahead to Falanga. Now knocked past Gensler there, and Gensler will be the one who races to it. Gensler tries to take it to the front, tries to find a pass, couldn't find one, and it got sent into the boards. Now some shoving there between Falanga and Salerno as Plattsburgh has a chance here with McCartney. McCartney moves in, shoots over the top of the net. And now McCartney will come into play it again after Engvall set the screen for it. McCartney with a shot, save made by Schneider.
Had some great forechecking by that line right there. They really kept the pressure on Brockport, although Brockport had a good opportunity. Cardinals came right back. McCartney flew through the neutral zone. That's a great shift by the Cards. They're trying to build off that momentum as they bring out their first line of Egan, Owens, and Stoller. See if they can put one in here early off in the second.
And already some tensions going here in the second period as Falenga and Salerno had a bit of a discussion there in front of the benches. McCartney was breaking away there. Owens sends this one ahead to Stallard. Stallard spins back on this one. Stallard bumped into there by Wynn, and now Owens has it. He tried to send it out to Arujo, but it went all the way down the ice. Preet has to come out to play this one. Hands it off to Wahlgren. Some pressure there from Salat, from both Salats, and this will be sent out of the zone. Arujo chipped it down. Hutchins knocked it down. Egan in there for Plattsburgh. Sent out ahead. Salat plays it over and sent ahead to Hutchins. Arujo keeps it in the zone, but now Brockport has it, and they'll send it out. Arujo takes it back the other way. Here's Owens skating in with it. Owens, pass across ice. Shot whiffed on there by Egan and then sent behind the net. And now it's Wynn tied up there.
Plattsburgh's done a good job early on in this period to really keep the puck down the Brockport zone here. So they're eating some time off the clock, trying to dig this one out, maybe get a chance out of the corner.
As 4 minutes, 30 seconds now gone by here in period number 2, as Egan sends this one up top. It'll be Stallard waiting for it there. Stallard looks for a pass and said he'll shoot it. It'll go wide of the net, and Owens will come in to pick that one up. Here's Arujo with the puck now. Sends it into the slot. Pass broken up there by Brockport. They'll send it out of the zone. Egan tried to dump that one down. A big hit there in front of the bench, and it looks like we're going to see a penalty called after that one. What looked like a boarding call.
Yeah, that was a bad hit by Brockport. The puck was clearly gone, so I'd definitely be reaping the consequences of that.
As Jeremy Salat will head off to the penalty box here, and we'll see a Plattsburgh power play less than 5 minutes into the period.
Plattsburgh power play has not been too successful this year. They really need to get some momentum going on the year so far. They are 10 for 104 opportunities, so they're about 9.62%, a little under 10%. So they're really going to need a score here. It's a good opportunity as they're down 1 goal.
Now off the face-off, it's cleared all the way down the ice right away, and Parita has to get a handle on that one.
Yeah, again, they need to win the offensive zone face-off, especially on the power play.
And it is Salat on the rough and call as Malafronte skates this one out. And an offside called there against Plattsburgh.
Coach Emery not too happy about that offside. Looks like he's bringing out maybe the second unit or maybe the first unit, but just definitely changing the lines here. He was not too happy with their performance.
Just looking to get some sort of a spark going for this Plattsburgh team as they have 10 shots on goal, but you haven't really felt that energy kick from them that they've had the past 4 games, so we'll see how they can respond here for the rest of this power play, now 20 seconds in. Here's DeFelice, has to send it back to Pizzo in his own zone. Now it's Fournier carrying it ahead. Carried in there by Nayer, goes off the boards. Puck cleared down the ice again by Brockport, so a good start to the penalty kill for the Golden Eagles.
Plattsburgh really just needs to calm down, handle the puck, settle it down, and play some hockey here.
Skating into the corner to play this one is Wynn. Comes up top for Pizzo, over to Fournier, now back over to Pizzo. Drive by Fournier through traffic, goes wide of the net, hit the boards. Pizzo plays it up top there. Now DeFelice going over to play it, and this will be recovered by Brockport and cleared out of the zone. Fournier will recover this one for Plattsburgh. Fournier spins it back, and it'll be Bruno giving it up again. Here's Fournier. Comes it down into the corner, race for it here. And Fournier has a bit of a collision there with Salerno, and the puck sent along the boards here. And it looked like it got deflected up into the bench there as Brockport had to ask for a whistle on that one.
Yeah.
46 seconds left on the power play.
Looks like Brockport is asking actually for too many men as it hit a player, I believe it was DeFelice as he was heading off the ice. And I don't really know the technicalities on that, but they're definitely not going to get a penalty on that, but that could have been close. If maybe he had a foot on the ice, that could have been a penalty against Plattsburgh as they were touching it up. So looks like the Brockport coach is going to ask for an explanation on that one.
So now there will be 46 seconds left on the Plattsburgh power play. No shots for the Cardinals on this man advantage here. 0 for 1 on the day again, still looking for some sort of a kick here, but Brockport controlling it right now. Here's Arujo with the puck, has to skate it ahead. Dumped down behind the net, and Schneider came out to play that one, sent it along the boards. Waldron in there trying to recover for Plattsburgh. It's going to be Egan at the top of the zone. Over to Arujo, went off of his skate. Now it is Egan again. Up top, drive fry. Waldron through traffic, save made by Schneider.
That's what Plattsburgh's looking for, to drive through from the point, try to keep the puck a little lower, get an opportunity, a rebound, a second or third chance to, as someone would like to say, logo sniping the Brockport goalie, but definitely giving themselves opportunities, getting some chances here.
Owens on the draw now for the Cardinals. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Here's Wahlgren, who just took the only shot on the goal of this power play. Sends it down for Egan. Egan starts to move in, shoots, hit the post again. And now Brockport will look to clear that one. So the third or fourth shot that's hit the post tonight. This one comes back down to Egan. Up top for Wahlgren. Wahlgren fires through traffic. Save made by Schneider, and the power play is over. 2 shots on goal for Plattsburgh on that man advantage. Here's Egan, another shot, and a big save by Schneider.
That was a great save by Schneider. Wow, that looked like Marc-Andre Fleury diving across the cage here. So Brockport is definitely going to give their goalie a tap on the shoulder for that one.
Now, you know, Egan would like to have those 2 shots back, as one hit the post, and that got robbed on that last one there. So 2 shots from Pat Egan and unable to capitalize on them. Can't really be mad about that last one, though.
No, I mean, it's a great shot. I mean, nothing you can do about that.
Now, off the following faceoff, this is played by Bass, and he'll carry it out for Brockport. Pass ahead to Rock. Now Brockport will have to get back on side for this one. It's dumped down by Parsons, and now Falanga knocked it back the other way as Romeo back to play it. And now to the other side of the ice, it's Bass again. Sent ahead, batted down by Parsons, bumps into there by Falanga, and the play whistled down.
It's going to be a hand pass, and the puck will be brought back to the Plattsburgh zone here. They have the line of McCartney, Falanga, and Lawson out there. Some sophomores, so pretty dangerous line, though. I mean, they overall have some goals and points throughout the season, so maybe look for them to bear down here and put one past the Brockport goaltender.
Schneider with 13 saves so far up to this point. 7 minutes and 14 seconds gone by here in period number 2. Plattsburgh looking to get themselves on the board here in the first round of the playoffs. Here's Rock carrying it out. And a long pass ahead. That will go down into the corner. Race for it there as Parsons will go to play it. He runs into Ingval there. Now Falanga bumps into Runo. Sent back down. Here's Ingval going back to play it. Up along the boards it comes to Bass. Sent into some traffic there. Broken up. Here's a shot and gloved by Parita. He'll just freeze that one up.
Plattsburgh has really outshot Brockport this period. They have 5 compared to Brockport's 2, so they're getting some good opportunities. They just need to bear down in front. I keep preaching that, but there's been some grade A chances in front of the net that they just need to put in the net, get themselves back into this one. They're down 1-0, so maybe look for them to get a little spark here.
Now off the draw, here's Brockport with a quick shot off the draw. Save made by Parita off the shot. And Plattsburgh shoots that one up and a rocket right into the crowd, and play will be whistled down.
Now you got to keep your head on a swivel here. On and off the ice.
So after a souvenir awarded there, we hope everybody's okay down there, and then we'll get a face-off back down to Parita's right here. 12-17 left in the period now. 17-13, Brockport on the shot count. Just a 1-0 count on the scoreboard. And now another Plattsburgh player kicked out of the circle. The Malafronte will step in to take the draw. Malafronte against Runo here. And off the face-off, it'll be taken here by Fournier. Sends it along the boards to Ovchinnikov. Plattsburgh will be held behind their own net for a second here. And almost a giveaway there behind the net, but Plattsburgh will stay with it. Some good pressure there from Parsons, and on the other side, Runo. Now it's Fournier starting out with it ahead to Plattsburgh in the neutral zone. Race for it here. Ovchinnikov flying for that one. And Ovchinnikov will get knocked down there, and a penalty will be called.
Ovchinnikov's letting him hear it. He's talking a little smack to the Brockport player, and rightfully so. He's giving themselves, created a penalty there. This is a great opportunity for Plattsburgh.
So it will be Aiden Salerno heading off to the penalty box for Brockport on that one, as him and Ovchinnikov were flying for that one, and resulted in Ovchinnikov drawing the penalty. So Plattsburgh back to the power play here at the 8:06 mark.
Brockport so far in the year is 82.35% on the penalty kill, so they've done a fairly good job on the penalty kill, haven't let too many in, but Plattsburgh, like I said earlier, a little under 10% on the power play. Maybe look for them to really bear down and try to score on this power play. You are up a man, so the advantage is, in fact, in your favor.
Off the draw here is Arujo sending it up now to Wahlgren. Back and forth with Arujo here. Arujo starts to walk in, pass over to Stallard. Over to Wahlgren. Here's Egan now, winds up drive by Wahlgren through traffic, blocked in front there. Might have gone off of Carville. Now sent back, it'll be Owens on it. Pass over to Arujo, keeps it on side, and it'll be sent into the corner. Egan looks for it, sends it along to Stallard. Up top, Arujo on it there. Pass over to Walgren. Walgren wound up, passed over to Stallard, and knocked into the middle where Salat was able to gain it and clear it all the way down. 40 seconds gone by on the power play. Arujo bumped off there by Laszlo. And now it's Walgren with the puck, still in his own zone here as the seconds continue to tick off the power play. Plattsburgh hasn't been able to get much going on the man advantage so far tonight. Still waiting for their first shot of this one. This one sent ahead by Tam.
It's like a Let's Go Cards chant just broke out here at the Ronnie B, trying to get some life back into the Cards.
5 shots for Plattsburgh here in this period, and this one will be cleared all the way down the ice as Parita comes out to play that one, sends it along for Pizzo. Pizzo got bumped off there by Gensler, and now it'll be picked up by Fournier on the other side. Down to DeFelice. DeFelice pass over to Nair. Nair starts to move in. He shoots, and a save made by Schneider.
It's a good job by Plattsburgh to get a whistle here. Win this faceoff and get it set up here. So there's 32 seconds left, and they're being outshot 17-4, but they're doing a good job this period of really bringing the shots back in their favor this period. So they really need to win this faceoff here. DeFelice has kind of been struggling on the power play faceoffs opportunity. Let's see if he can get this one for the Cardinals.
As DeFelice to take the draw, he wins it. It's Fournier up top. Now Pizzo. 30 seconds left on the power play. Pizzo over to Fournier. And now down low it'll be Stallard. Rather, that's Sloan with the puck here. Sloan got tripped up there by Rock. And a giveaway there. Crowd wanted a call, didn't get one. And it's cleared all the way down by Brockport. 15 seconds to go. So that'll just about run the clock out on this Plattsburgh power play.
Yeah, definitely may have been tripping against Ross Sloan there, but we'll just have to play it out here with 5 seconds left on the power play. Maybe try to sneak one past.
Here's Sloan moving in. They'll have Falenga there with him. Instead, he'll keep it himself as the power play is over. Plattsburgh now 0-for-3 on the night. There's Sloan sending it behind the net. Up top, the pass went up to Fournier, but now it's chipped all the way back down. Fournier back to get this one. Spinning it back is Fournier. Now over to Pizzo. Sent ahead, it goes off of Tam, and now Lawson bumps it down. Race for it there between Lawson and Wynn. On the near side, Falenga comes over. He tries to send it into some traffic there, but it was broken up by Hutchins, and Hutchins will send it down, and it's tipped in by Rock. Engvall to play it there for the Cardinals. 9:10 left here in period number 2. Here's Middleton over to play it. Now the long pass out into the neutral zone. Here's Lawson skating down to get it. Lawson held up there by Tam, and Wynn in there as well for Brockport. Plattsburgh looking to get it out to the front of the net. Puck still up for grabs here. Goes off the side of the net, and now Brockport able to pick it up and will look to take it out of the zone. They're able to. Middleton dumps that one down. It'll go behind the net. Picked up here by Tam, sends it ahead. Tam has to replay it now. Chipped that there by Stallard, but it'll be sent into the Plattsburgh zone. Recovered by Walgren. Long pass down the ice, knocked down there. A bit of a hit there between Salat and Walgren. Now here is Stallard to pick it up. Stallard stays with it after Hutchins looked like he almost threw his stick there to get to that one, and it'll be carried in here by Owens. Owens has Stallard with him. Owens tried to drop it off. It was intercepted by Salat. And Brockport's got possession, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Racing on for it there was Gensler. Gensler stays with it. Pass broken up by Stallard as Colasanti was charging onto that one. And the play will be blown dead in the neutral zone.
It's a great job by the Cardinals. They've really done a good job this period in the offensive zone. Brockport really hasn't spent much time in the Plattsburgh zone. That's just what Plattsburgh needed this period. Now they're going to try to score here. There's only 8 minutes left in the second period, a little under halfway through the game, and they're down 1 goal. So they really need to get a goal here and get themselves back into this one. But they're doing a great job of building some momentum towards that.
DeFelice on to take the draw here. Goes back to Fournier. And Fournier looks to send it ahead. Now it'll be recovered here by DeFelice, but he's drawn all the way back by Laszlo and stays with the puck and able to get it out of the zone there. Upper grabs as Gensler comes on to play it. Now pass over to Carville. Here's Ovchinnikov recovering it for Plattsburgh. He'll dump the puck in deep, and DeFelice will have to race for this one as Schneider comes out of the net. Sent along the boards past Ovchinnikov. Plattsburgh looking to stay with it here. Here's Pizzo sending it around the back. So good job by Pizzo to keep a chance of a possession alive for Plattsburgh. Pizzo trying to stay with it again. Batted out of the air by Brockport, and this will go all the way down. Fournier racing to get it. And he's held off there by Colasanti. Now down at the other end, it's almost a takeaway there by Pizzo. He got it knocked to the other side as Plattsburgh was in the middle of a line change there. Here's Kuhn looking to take it out for Plattsburgh. Pass behind the net. Here's Nayer. Sends it ahead. Brockport recovers it. Carried out by Prey. Sent ahead. Nice play by Kuhn to take that one away. He'll go up against Prey to get it in the corner here. Send ahead to Middleton. Middleton sends it out into the neutral zone. And it'll be played here by Kuhn. He crossed the line. That's going to be an offside.
It's unfortunate for Kuhn. This line out here, they had some good energy heading into the had some good speed heading into the zone here. Unfortunate that was an offside, but looks like they're going to be bringing out the line of Falanga, McCartney, and Lawson. Try to get a little jump. The young line, but they definitely can create something.
So 17-14 still the shot total. We haven't seen a shot on goal in a good couple minutes now. Some good back and forth play here as Lawson sends this one back to Middleton. 6:35 left in the period. Still 1-0 Brockport. Lone goal scored by Doc Gensler way back in the first 3 minutes. Here's Falanga, winds up, couldn't get a good shot off there. It got sent into the corner. Along comes Engvall. Engvall, big drive, went off the side of the net. Now behind the net, it was McCartney trying to send it to the front there, but Schneider was able to get a hand on it and freeze it.
That's not something you see every day. Looks like the puck got stuck on top of the net, and Rich McCartney was trying to get it off, and looks like the puck will be outside the zone, which usually if it's stuck on the net, it usually stays in the zone, but I believe since McCartney tried to put a hand on it, it's considered a hand pass. Really jumping a few steps there, but I believe that could have been what happened.
So the faceoff comes back into the neutral zone, and Brockport wins the draw here. And it's sent all the way down the ice, and Middleton will go to get that one. That's going to be an icing against Brockport. So 6:12 left here in the second period. Still 1-0 Brockport. Plattsburgh looking to continue their winning streak. It's currently at 4 games, and if they win tonight, they'll punch their ticket to the second round to take on Oswego on Saturday night. Brockport should win this game. They'll face Geneseo on Saturday night.
Currently, Buff State and Fredonia are playing each other, so I'll try to get a score update for you as soon as possible.
Here's Falanga with the puck, sending it up top to Middleton. Middleton tries to send it over. McCartney was there. Here's Engvall winding up. Shot goes wide and along the boards behind. Here's Middleton sending it back up top. Engvall will just dump this one down. So Engvall with a few hard shots, just haven't had the accuracy on them. And now behind the net, it's Tam sending it ahead to Rock. And recovered here by Brockport and out of the zone. Reach down forward. Here's Parsons moving in against Engvall. The shot goes off of Engvall and into the corner now. Engvall looked to maybe kick it ahead to Falanga there. Now Engvall and Falanga tied up for the Cardinals, and it'll come ahead to Engvall. Rather, that's Middleton sending it out into the neutral zone. Back down, recovered here by Carville. Down into the corner. Engvall chips at that one, and it'll be Middleton sending it ahead. Stallard let that one slide in onside. Now it's taken by Owens. Owens looked to send it maybe to the crease there, but it'll be recovered instead by Wynn. Dump down. Parita comes out of the net to play this one. Walgren picks it up. Here's Stallard crossing the line with it. Couldn't get a good shot off there. And Brockport gets it out of the zone once more. Under 5 minutes left in the period. Now Walgren dumps this one down so Plattsburgh can get back on side. As Wynn down there for Brockport. And now Owens looks to send it ahead. Hutchins will send it out. Kept in there by Stallard, and that'll be sent off the boards behind the net now.
This line of Egan, Owens, and Stallard really brought some energy to the Plattsburgh Cardinals. They're doing a good job of forechecking, getting some opportunities in front of the net.
And now it'll be Wynn back to play it for Brockport. In the zone with Carville. Egan looks to stay on it here. All the Cardinals waiting for this one. Brockport looking for a good pass here as the clock continues to take off here in the second period. 4:15 left now.
Yeah, as you were saying earlier, there hasn't been a shot in a good amount of time here, I believe, since the Plattsburgh power play. So
here's Hutchins now. He takes a shot. That one blocked by DeFelice as well and up into the netting. Play stopped with 4:05 left.
As I said earlier, the score of the game, Fredonia is leading Buffalo State right now 1-0. A goal scored by Tyler Ryder of Fredonia. So the winner of that game will take on Geneseo. So maybe they might see Buff State, and maybe Plattsburgh will see Buff State of Fredonia in the championship game. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Always important to keep an eye on all these games. Again, second round will feature the 1 and the 2 seeds. That's on Saturday. It'll be either Plattsburgh Oswego or Brockport against Geneseo, depending on the result of this game. Now tied up here on the boards. Malafronte and DeFelice trying to knock it away for Plattsburgh there. Still up for grabs. Again, clock continuing to tick off here in the second period as DeFelice knocked it loose, but it was knocked out of the zone by Laszlo, and now a race to it down the other way. Fournier gets back to play it and then stays with it. Looked like he was going to throw a pass to Pizzo. Now sends it down the other way. Pass broken up by Romeo. Now the play blown dead.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be offsides and all the way down as DeFelice touched up on that one, and the puck will be brought all the way down. But also have to mention how well that line of DeFelice, Malafronte, and Chinnikov have done all day. They've really been flying out there. All the lines are clicking today. They just really need to – they're doing a great job of getting some momentum, but they really just need to bear down and get some shots off. As you said earlier, there hasn't been a shot in a fair amount of time. So they need some offense here shortly.
As Sloan got bumped there, and now it's Kuhn sending it ahead. Here's Nayer picking it up. Nayer starts to move in. He's got some speed. He moves into the net, tries to send it in front, but the pass was broken up. Now behind the net, it will be Colasanti picking it up for Brockport. Now Kuhn wrestled a man off there. Sent ahead by the Golden Eagles as Romeo in there. Now it's Laszlo with it, and taken here by Bass. Out of the zone comes Brockport, and now carrying it in is Gensler. Gensler, pass across for Bass. And Bass has to skate it up top. Here's Romeo with a shot. Save, Parita. And then knocked aside. And now it's Falanga looking to send it out ahead. And Plattsburgh will look to start out with it here. Here's Sloan moving in. Sloan crosses the line. Drops it back for Middleton. Middleton now here is Sloan again. He'll just have to send it down into the corner. No one was there. Now it'll be Kuhn coming on to play it. 2:30 left in the period. Here's Falanga now picking it up for Brockport as Runo sends it out of the zone. Covered here. Here's Runo moving in. Moves in on Parita, wraps it around, and knocked aside by Parita. Might have caught a piece of the side of the net there as well. And now behind the net, here's Rock. Rock looking to take it out in front. Now tied up here as Runo in the mix. Arujo in there for Plattsburgh, as well as Walgren. Sent along, Tam on it. Now comes back down to Rock. Rock holds on to it here, under 2 minutes left in the period. Trying to center one in front there, and now it's Rock. Rock shoots from the circle, deflected up into the air and over the top of the net. Comes back down to Runo now. Up top, and a pass out of the zone. The pass from Paulini went out, and now Plattsburgh will have the chance to recover here in their own zone.
Brockport was able to get two shots off that shift. That line from Brockport did a great job creating some momentum and trying to unstall the game here, as it seems stalled for the past couple minutes.
Now back down the other way comes Hutchins. Hutchins moves in against Pizzo. He spins it back and will send it across for Salat. Now here's a shot. That one is sent wide by Salerno. Behind the net, this will be Middleton looking to send it out. Instead, it'll roll to the net, and Parita will just have to freeze that one up.
It's been a rather, I don't want to say boring, but kind of bland period so far, as there hasn't been many shots from either team. They've kind of just settled down, really a lot of up and back play, but definitely going to be an exciting third period here, as there's still a minute and 11 seconds left in the second.
Shots on goal are 6-6 here in this period, 20-14 in favor of Brockport for the game. And now Brockport having a word with the official as another Plattsburgh player kicked out of the circle. This time it's Stallard coming in to take it. And off the draw, Brockport wins this one as Owens does a nice job to put some pressure on, gets it out of the zone. Knocked down. Here's Middleton going back to play it. Sends it along for Pizzo. Send it ahead past the man. And taken by Salat. Pass over to Ethan Salat. Salat moves in. Shot wide of that. Rebound by Jeremy Salat. And that one is knocked aside. And it'll be picked up by Stallard as we got just 45 seconds left here in the second period. Plattsburgh has to get back on side, but it was blown dead on the blue line.
Yeah, that was a rather late hit there by Jeremy Salat on Plattsburgh players. Definitely not too happy about that on the bench. Maybe give the Plattsburgh a little motivation to show some anger back here and show them what's up.
So, again, 41.7 left in this period. Now Plattsburgh looking for a late spark here, as they haven't really found much momentum in this game. Their best chances came from Pat Egan on a power play, in which one hit the post and one was a terrific save from Schneider. So he's keeping his team in the lead here. This one sent down to the corner as Carville goes over to chase this one. 30 seconds left in the period. Brockport taking a second here to get it out as Romeo tied up there with Arujo. Now it'll be DeFelice sending it back down the other way. Knocked ahead, DeFelice on it there. Laszlo knocked him out of the way. Still loose there on the blue line as Malafronte now in the mix. DeFelice puts a shove on Colasanti, and it'll go back down and recovered here by Arujo. Just 5 seconds left on the clock. Ovchinnikov moves in, quick shot, and that one goes wide of the net. As DeFelice will look to get one more, but he won't get it. Horn will sound. That does it for the second period. So after 2 periods of play, Brockport still with a 1-0 lead. That goal in the first 3 minutes by Doc Gensler being the difference maker. Shots on goal Brockport 19-14 after 2 periods of play.
Look for a really intense third period here as there's several seniors on both teams, and this could be their last period of college hockey. So both teams definitely don't want that to happen. Plattsburgh needs to come out, get some good offensive zone opportunities, and Brockport needs to stay tight in the defensive zone and try to keep it up in the third period. So it'll be a good third period coming up here at the Ronnie B.
Doesn't get much more exciting than a 1-goal game heading into the third period in the playoffs. So we'll see what each team comes out with heading into the third. I'm Jake Schackinger.
And I'm Annie Katonka.
And we'll be back in about 15 minutes with the third period. 1-0 Brockport after 2. And we're back for the third period of the first round of the 2019 SUNYAC Men's Ice Hockey Tournament. It's the Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Brockport Golden Eagles. I'm Jake Schackinger.
I'm Annie Kachanka.
And after 2 periods of play, Brockport with a 1-0 lead on Plattsburgh. The only goal in this game was scored at just 2 minutes and 17 seconds in to the first period. It was scored by Doc Gensler of Brockport for his 9th goal of the season. Plattsburgh being outshot right now 19-14 as they have to come up with something here in the third period. Otherwise, it'll be the end of the road for one of these teams. Again, Plattsburgh, if they win, they'll play Oswego on Saturday night. And if Brockport wins, they'll take on Geneseo on Saturday night. So a lot at stake for both these two teams here entering period number 3.
This will be an important period here, as this could be the end of the career for one of the teams here. So they definitely want to score if you're the Plattsburgh Cardinals, and Brockport just wants to keep up what they're doing.
So right off the draw, Ingvall took a shot from the neutral zone that was stopped by Schneider. Schneider with 15 saves tonight. Again, he's had some good ones, particularly one on Pat Egan that looked like it was definitely going to tie the game. So Schneider keeping his team in the lead so far.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a game-saving play there. We'll have to see as the period continues.
And as we've seen a lot of times tonight, it'll be a player getting kicked out of the circle, and Stallard steps in for Owens. Off the face-off, pass went to Egan. Puck up for grabs there. Tam poking at it for Brockport. Ingvall keeps it in the zone, sends it down. Stallard was in front of the net. Brockport looking to get a clear here, and Ingvall does a nice job with the hand there to keep it in, but now it's cleared up by Brockport, and Plattsburgh will have to regroup out in their own zone. Some pressure here by Jeremy Salat. He chipped that pass off the stick of Ingvall, and now it'll be played behind the net. Ingvall back on it here, and the pass comes out to Owens. Owens starts to break out with it, crosses the blue line, and now Plattsburgh will have to get back onside. Here is Owens. Owens skates over the line with it. Another takeaway by Brockport, and they'll clear it right back. And now here's Ethan Salat at the other end. Salat shoots, save, Parita, and then it'll roll up along the boards. Back out to the neutral zone. That is Bass passing it across for Romeo. Comes down to Middleton. Here is Middleton back to play it for Plattsburgh.
It's a great job by Plattsburgh's first line. Lead by example there, get some energy back into the bench.
Now down at the other way comes Runo. He gets it in front for Rock, and Parita had to knock that one away with the stick and gets it out along the boards. And here's Nayer dropping it back to Sloan, and now comes Plattsburgh. Here's Sloan crossing the line with it, dumps it down into the corner, and now Nayer slides on to play that one. Sends it along the boards here, and it'll be Runo playing that one ahead to Rock. Rock moves in against Walgren. Walgren holds him up into the boards here, and it'll be Kuhn picking it up. Kuhn sends it ahead, blocked there by Gensler. Gensler gets knocked aside by Walgren, and now it's Kuhn sending it out of the zone. Here's Liam Lawson picking it up. Lawson moves in, he's got Falanga with him. Pass chipped away by Carville. Into the corner there, Lawson holds Carville into the boards. Falanga sends it ahead. It'll be Walgren in there for Plattsburgh. Now it's Falanga. Falanga lost control of it, it's out of the zone.
It's a tough one for Falanga. That's a hockey play right there, and that's going to happen in games like this. You just got to see how you rebound.
Here's McCartney moving in through the circle behind the net. Tries to set it up in front. Lawson took a shot, and then it got knocked aside by Schneider. Here's Arujo Pizzo with a drive. That one goes just wide. And Plattsburgh really trying to get this game tied up in the early stages of the third here, and now the play whistled down for a hand pass.
That's a tough one. Plattsburgh had so much momentum going for him, and a ref calls a hand pass in a situation like this, 1-0 in a SUNYAC playoff game. I may have let that one slide under the wickets.
So Plattsburgh getting the first few chances here of the third period, which is something they're going to have to keep doing, as it's been tough to get anything past Schneider tonight, as they'll have the DeFelice line come out now.
Schneider, the junior goalie out of Manlius, New York, so he's, I don't want to say he's a local, but he's definitely from around that. He's an in-state.
Now back down to the Plattsburgh zone. This is DeFelice, and Pizzo sends it down the other way. Here's Malafronte chasing down to it, goes up against Tam. Ovchinnikov in there as well for Plattsburgh, and taken here by Wynn. Wynn skates it out in through the neutral zone. Here's Gensler crossing the line. Gensler shoots, saved by Parita. Clock stopped here, 17:25 left in the third.
Parita makes everything look so easy as a goaltender. If every goalie had that kind of, he's so relaxed and calm in that. I mean, as a team, you always want your goalie to be relaxed and calm, and Parita definitely leads by example from the back, that you just need to calm down, play hockey, know what you can do here. Let's see if the Cardinals can follow through with Jimmy's example.
Now a bit of a hit there applied to Flannery behind the Plattsburgh net. Brockport trying to center one in front there. Here's Polini, a drive from the point. That one goes wide, and Parita will just come out, and he'll fall on that one. So no harm done, and the whistle blown.
Yeah, it looks like Plattsburgh's going to change in the lineups here. bring out their first line. This line's always brings a spark to the Cardinals. They start off the period with a shot or so. So, I mean, look for them maybe to get the momentum heading back into the Brockport zone.
And Plattsburgh down by just one goal here. One shot can tie this game up, but Brockport looking to extend their lead here. Here's Polini, a shot saved by Parita. Middleton trying to play it behind the net. He's tied up there. Engvall in there as well as Owens, and Owens has it. Owens got tripped up there as Visnik took the puck away. Crowd wanted a call, didn't get one. Here's Parita out of the net to play it, hands it over to Middleton. Middleton pass ahead to Owens. Owens lost control of it there. Here's a shot sent toward the net by Prey, and now it goes into the corner. Now a big collision there, and penalty will be called, and now you got some tensions rising as Engvall and it was Visnik getting involved down there.
I believe it'll be holding against Brockport here. Let me see if we got that. Robbie Flannery, the freshman, got a penalty here. So this is a good chance for Plattsburgh. They really need to put one through. They've been unsuccessful on the power play thus far. This is a great opportunity for them. Although their power plays are a little under 10%, they really need to really bear down here as there's 16:40 remaining in the period.
And now the crowd's starting to make some noise here at the Ronnie B. They want a goal here badly, and Plattsburgh needs one soon. Again, down 22-15 in the shot category. Just a one-goal game here, and a huge chance here for Plattsburgh. Haven't been able to convert tonight, and they win the draw. It's Stallard. Good pressure there from Carville, and now it's Owens passing it across the ice for Egan. It's out of the zone. So Cards couldn't get anything going there. They'll have to reset. Here is Arujo with the puck. Carries it ahead, dumps the puck down, goes behind the net. Carville over in to play it. Comes up top for Wahlgren. He falls down. Puck up for grabs. It's cleared out by Hutchins. Not the start of this power play that Plattsburgh was hoping for there, as they'll have to reset here. 30 seconds gone by.
Brockport has done a good job all day of containing Plattsburgh and getting the puck out, so they really need to get some momentum going.
Gensler held up there by Arujo, and Stallard tried to poke the puck away. It'll be Owens sending it ahead. Along the boards it goes, kept in there by Wahlgren. And he's got it up the point, wound up for a shot, pass over to Egan instead. Here's Egan, pass over to Wahlgren. Wahlgren winds up, fires a one-timer, and the shot was blocked by Brockport. Shot up into the bench now.
Doc Gensler with another shot block. He's been a threat all over the ice. He scored the only goal of the game so far, and I don't even know how many shots he's blocked, but I'd say at least maybe 7 or 8.
So now we're going to get another face-off. It'll come into the neutral zone after that one was shot up into the bench. Sloan Nayer out there for the Cardinals on the forward. DeFelice out there as well as Fournier and Pizzo, but right off the draw, it's all the way back down. A minute to go on the power play. Plattsburgh really hasn't been able to do much on this man advantage just yet, as Pizzo will send this one ahead past Gensler. Dumps the puck in, and now it's cleared right back down by Brockport. Here's Fournier back to play it. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Fournier dropped it back to Sloan. Sloan with the pass across to Pizzo, crosses the line with it. Pizzo moves into the corner up against Wynn, stays with the puck here. Pass goes right by Sloan and cleared out of the zone once again. So nothing going for Plattsburgh here on this man advantage. Now 25 seconds left.
They really haven't been able to set up the power play all day in the Brockport zone. They kind of just keep regrouping and coming back. So they really need to calm down, set it up, as only 17 seconds left. There's still plenty of time for an opportunity.
Sloan crossed the line with that one. Again, 10 seconds ticking off the clock now. This will be Fournier trying to send it back down. Picked up here by Sloan. Up top, Fournier. Here's Pizzo. Down low, DeFelice trying to find Nayer. He missed the pass. Nice job there by Fournier to keep the puck in. Power play is over. Shot by Pizzo is blocked in front there. And now it comes back up to Pizzo. He shoots that one wide. Nice job there to block the shot by Wynn. And now Brockport will carry it out the other way. It's Flannery. Flannery dumps the puck in fresh out of the penalty box, but both teams will change a few players here after the conclusion of the penalty.
It was a great save by Fournier to keep the power play alive and give his team a chance.
Here's DeFelice picking it up, skates it down. He's got Lawson with him. DeFelice shoots, shot blocked by Tam. Now behind the net, it is Salerno tied up there with Lawson. Goes ahead. It looked like it was going to be Salerno getting it, but he dropped the stick, but Brockport stays with it. They'll get it out of the zone. Here's Engvall. Sends it back down. Bruno intercepts his pass. Dumped down now by Rock, and it'll go back to the Plattsburgh zone. Parita on it there. Full line change for Brockport. Falanga with the pass over to McCartney. Crosses in over the line. McCartney shoots wide. Now it's Falanga sending it up top. Engvall keeps it in. Pass over to Middleton. Middleton starts to skate it down low. Middleton sets up Falanga in front. The shot was blocked again. Plattsburgh getting some shots off here, but none hitting the net so far as Hutchins skates down the other way. Drops it back to Ethan Salat. Behind the net now. This will be Middleton. And now it'll be Engvall back the other way. Engvall moves in. He shoots, a save made by Schneider. Here's Falanga sending it back down. Now it's Kuhn in the corner. Kuhn going there up against Bass. Kuhn takes it out front. Shot was blocked. Here's Arujo getting a shot. He scores! Matt Arujo ties the game with 13-12 left in the third. Plattsburgh on the board. It's 1 goal apiece. Arujo gets his third of the year, a huge one for the Cards, and now the Ronnie B has erupted.
The freshman defenseman really bringing some life here to the Cardinals. That's just what the doctor ordered if you're Plattsburgh. See if they can keep this momentum going here. It's 13 minutes left in the third period.
So now Plattsburgh will look to keep the momentum going here as the place has finally had a chance to erupt. They were waiting for it all game long, and now they finally get one back here. Plattsburgh ties the game at 1 on a goal from Matt Arujo. Now off the draw, it's Malafronte sending it in to Arujo again. He dumps it down. It's going to be a quick icing.
That was a great play by Matt Arujo. That whole line was doing a great job. The whole shift really creating some chances there. I believe that was Falanga, McCartney, and Lawson out there really just buzzing around the net, and the defender stepped up and just put that one right up top.
Now here's a shot. That one was blocked on its way in by Arujo, so a goal and a block for him on the last 2 shifts. This one will be sent down the ice. Race for it here. Ovchinnikov will get there first. Tried to find Kuhn with it, and then it's knocked aside back out into the neutral zone. Plattsburgh's got it. So the Cards looking to capitalize on this momentum they've got right now, maybe get another one in. Here's a pass into the neutral zone, gets past Romeo, and now it ends up with Ovchinnikov. He moves in, he's got Kuhn with him, he shoots through traffic, blocked by Malafronte, and it goes just wide of the net. Plattsburgh looking to take the lead now as Pizzo gets wiped out there in front of the bench, as well as Kuhn. Kuhn slow to get up on this one, and we'll get a whistle here.
Yeah, that was a big collision between Kuhn and Pizzo. Looks like he's rising to his feet, but he's definitely going to be feeling that one.
Broken stick involved there as well. A huge collision there in front of that Brockport bench. Kuhn a little slow to get up, but able to skate under his own power, it looks like. And he'll head to the bench on that one. So Plattsburgh, well, and the good news with Kuhn is that it didn't slow down the game too much either for the team, as the momentum rolling for Plattsburgh right now, and now we'll get a neutral zone faceoff.
Yeah, Kuhn definitely knew he needed to get up. His team had all the momentum in the world right there. I know he might be here, and that was a great job of him. Just get off the ice here and get some momentum keep the momentum going.
Now, faceoff, Brockport wins this one. Wynn passed it across the ice for Tam. Sends it back down. This will be Engvall going over to get it. There's Falanga sending it over to Egan. Egan with the pass down, goes off the skate of Wynn. Here's Owens racing in for it. Owens has Stallard in front, couldn't get a pass off, and now Owens is hit into the boards by Tam. Now it's recovered here by Parsons. This is Tam with the puck, sends it out into the neutral zone. Engvall right there waiting for it. Pass on in. None of the players were on side, and Brockport recovers that one right back. Here's Runo. Nice job there by Owens to poke that one away. Here's Stallard crossing the line. Stallard has Egan. Egan shoots, save Schneider. Intercepted by Stallard from the slot. He scores! Carl Stallard off the rebound, and Plattsburgh takes a 2-1 lead.
Great job by Plattsburgh. Wow, they've really been building off the momentum of the couple's previous shifts. So kudos to them. They got the Ronnie B back into this one.
Well, how about this momentum change as Plattsburgh hardly showing any fire through the first 2 periods. Now has 2 quick goals here, and the Cardinals have a 2-1 lead with 11:50 left.
The senior knows every shift matters, so he's really showing out tonight. So great job by the Cardinals. 2-0 lead, 2-1.
Stallard strikes with his 7th goal of the season. So 2 back-to-back goals for Plattsburgh, and 2 big ones as the momentum on the Cardinals side right now, and they'll look to keep it rolling here. 11:42 left in the third.
That goal was a result of a big Brockport turnover right in front there. Coach is not too happy about that if you're the Brockport.
Here's Ethan Salat moving in past Walgren, moves to the net. He shoots it over the top of the net. Now here's a shot taken to the net. Might have hit the post there on its way. Here's Salat trying to center it in front for Hutchins, and it's sent out of the zone. Carville drawn back by Lawson. So some good pressure here from the Cards trying to draw the Golden Eagles back. Now here's Hutchins sending it in. Takeaway here by Falanga. He'll send it out into the neutral zone. Here's McCartney picking it up. McCartney starts to move in. Didn't quite have the numbers, but stays with it. McCartney into the circle. Drops it back for Falanga. Falanga from the slot. He shoots over the top of the net, and then the official blew the whistle, and the play will be blown down.
Looks like it'll be an increased violation here. That was a great opportunity by Falanga, but unfortunate the Plattsburgh player got caught in the crease.
So that'll slow things down a little bit here as Plattsburgh will change lines on that one. 11:09 left now in the third. Plattsburgh takes a 2-1 lead after 2 quick goals here in the third period. One from Matt Arujo and one from Cole Stallard.
Both of those goals were scored up top on the Brockport goalie. So Plattsburgh, maybe that's what they need to do, just keep getting them up top.
As Romeo took a shot from the neutral zone, and now it looked like Fournier might have bumped Gensler to the ground there. They'll have a quick word and then broken up.
It'll be important for Plattsburgh to stay out of the box here. There's 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. They definitely don't want to get a penalty, give Brockport a chances. They have proven they can score power play goals if they have 27 on the year. So definitely want to keep them out of the power play.
So it'll be a faceoff taken by Sloan. Now Pizzo has it for Plattsburgh. Trying to get it away from this Plattsburgh zone. And Cards can't clear the zone just yet. Nayer and Kuhn on it there trying to knock it out. Again, good to see Kuhn back on the ice after being knocked down a minute ago. They're able to get it out of the zone. Brockport has to regroup here. Dumped down by Romeo. He gets hit into the boards there by Pizzo, and the crowd likes that one. Here's Gensler picking it up, fires it to the front of the net. Parita knocked it aside. It's deflected all the way up into the bench, and play is stopped.
Coach Emery looks to be yelling at his defensemen. They have caused a couple turnovers tonight, and they, like I said earlier in the season, they really shot themselves in the foot. They can't be doing that here. This is a Suniac playoff game, and if they cause turnovers and Brockport takes advantage of it, this could be the last game for the Cardinals.
Here's a shot from the top of the zone by Paulini, and it will be played behind the net by Plattsburgh. Trying to send it ahead out of the zone. They're able to find Stallard again. Here's Stallard up against Paulini. Egan crossed the line, but had to get back on side, and now it'll be played by Bass behind the net. Pressure here from Egan. Egan with a poke check there, and it's passed ahead to Gensler. Gensler moves in against Owens and knocked aside there by Ingval. Penalty upcoming here, and it's going to be an elbowing call here with 10:15 left in the third against Jacob Ingval. So he'll find himself in the box for the second time tonight, and now Brockport's got a chance to tie this thing up.
Just as I was saying, you can't get penalties like that. I mean, although the guy's little and Engvall's tall, he stands at 6'7". You can't do that. Only 10 minutes left in the game, only up 1 goal. You don't want to put Brockport on the power play.
So Plattsburgh's been good on the penalty kill so far, and we'll see if they can keep that up here. They have to. Again, up by 1 goal with nearing the halfway point of the third period. 10:15 left. Ingval for 2 minutes for elbowing. And now Brockport with a chance. They're still leading Plattsburgh in the shot department, 23-19. And now the faceoff will be to Parita's left to kick off the power play. Off the draw, it's Pizzo trying to clear it. Now it comes up to Salat, now Tam. Tam shoots through traffic, blocked there by Lawson. And Lawson will look to clear it out of the zone here. Sloan races on to get that one. He clears it all the way down.
Lawson's had a couple key blocks today. He had one in, I believe, this first period. So he's doing a great job of blocking shots here, being a gutty player.
And now Lawson putting the pressure on in the Brockport zone as the Golden Eagles start out with it. Here's Hutchins, skates over the line with it. Hutchins moves in through the circle, goes around the back of the net, tries to swoop around. Stallard gets in the way there, and the pass couldn't be made to the top of the zone. Now he finds Salat up top. Now it's Tam, back down to Hutchins. Here's a shot and a save made by Parita on the shot from Runo.
Parita staying square with the Brockport player there, not giving them a chance, keeping his team in this game.
Brockport's first shot of that power play, and Parita made the stop on that one. 40 seconds gone by, minute 20 left on the power play for Brockport.
Shots
on the draw.
Shots this period are tied 5 apiece, so Plattsburgh's had 2 goals off of it.
And now we're tied up against the boards there. One of the Plattsburgh players was down, now right back up. This is Salat with the puck. Tries to find a pass in the slot for Runo. Now it'll come over to Hutchins. Walgren racing to get there for Plattsburgh. Laszlo in there for Brockport as well. And now it's Arujo clearing the puck all the way down. Schneider will have to hand this one off as both teams will get some changes here and reset.
50 seconds left on the man advantage for Brockport.
Romeo will send this one down into the corner and goes behind the net. Comes up to the top of the zone. Ethan Salat out there now. Pass over to Gensler. Gensler's shot was blocked there by Sloan, and Plattsburgh couldn't clear it out of the zone, however. Here's Rock behind the net against Pizzo. Pizzo able to knock the puck away. Now Brockport takes it right back. Behind the net. Parsons passes it up top to Romeo. Back down to Parsons. Up top, it's Romeo. Romeo sends it into some traffic. Save made by Parita. It went all the way to the net. Here's Gensler sending it over to Parsons. Parsons sends it down. Salat chipped at it. Send it behind the net. 15 seconds left on the power play. Shot blocked there. Plattsburgh looking for one more clear here. Pizzo sent it ahead. Went off of Sloan. Sloan trying to get it out of the zone. Couldn't do it there. Final 5 seconds tick off. And now Plattsburgh clears all the way down. Great penalty kill for the Cards.
Just what the Cardinals needed as they return Jacob Anval to the ice.
Ball will stay on the ice here. This will be played by Engvall. He sent it back down. Parita out of the net to play it. Gensler with a shot. That one went wide. Up to the top of the zone. Here's Romeo. Pass down into the corner. Here's Rock passing it on over. Trying to take this to the front of the net. Here's Parsons' shot. Save Parita. He got bumped there. Puck came loose. Still loose in front there. Whistle hasn't been blown yet. Still poking at it, and it looks like now they'll blow the whistle. Crowd wanted one for a while as Parita was bumped there and then had to fall on top of that one. So he keeps it out of the net here with 7:45 left in the third.
Yeah, I'm surprised the ref didn't blow that earlier. No one could see the puck from up here, so I'm surprised how he saw that from down there. So, I mean, it looks like the puck might be coming out of the zone, maybe all the way down into the Brockport neutral zone. Not quite sure here as the Brockport coach is asking for some answers.
So it will be a neutral zone faceoff right in front of the Plattsburgh bench here. Again, 7:45 left in the third. Plattsburgh has jumped out to a 2-1 lead after being down 1-0 for all but the first 2 minutes of the game. DeFelice and Visnik on the draw. Plattsburgh wins it. Arujo banks it off the boards. Here's Ovchinnikov. Had to go up against Salerno there. Gets it in deep into the Brockport zone. Carville on it. Big hit there by DeFelice. That's going to call for a penalty as Wahlgren touches that one. And Carville a tad slow to get up after that hit from Christian DeFelice. He'll head off to the box.
Yeah, this is a tough one for the Cardinals to take here. Only 7:33 left in the third period, and DeFelice heading off to the box. Coach Emery and Captain Ross Sloan are looking for some answers.
So DeFelice puts the hit on there into the boards here. So just a few seconds after the last penalty ended, we'll get another one here as DeFelice heads up to the box. Officials discussing the penalty right here. Carville still slow to get up.
Makes you wonder here if this might be a 5-minute misconduct. This wouldn't be good for the Plattsburgh Cardinals. This would take them down to 2:33, and looks like the refs are going to be talking this one out.
And Sloan and Hutchin, the respective captains, looking for a word so they can convey it back to their benches as still getting a discussion here from the officials as Carville still a tad slow to get up after that big hit. Now he's able to rise to his feet.
Yeah, the refs are really taking a long time on this one.
So Carville gets to his feet and looks like he'll be able to skate off under his own power. He's got a little assist from his teammate. Now the officials will give the word on the penalty.
Looks like this might be a 5. I saw him raise his hands for 5 minutes, and this is not good for the Cardinals. 5-minute penalty is... Oh, man, this won't be good.
Just wait for the reaction of this crowd. I'm sure they won't be thrilled with that once it gets added to the board here.
Yeah, there he goes.
And DeFelice looks like he's going to get the boot for this one. And they'll have to find another player to serve the penalty now as DeFelice will head off.
5-minute misconduct here. Plattsburgh leads the nation, the penalty kill, but this will take him down to the 2:33 mark. So, and even if Brockport was to score, the Plattsburgh player will not be able to get out of the box. So this is going to be a huge penalty kill for the Cardinals.
Again, the penalty still hasn't been added to the scoreboard yet, and we're just waiting until it's officially added while the officials do some work here in the crease on Parita's net. Still waiting for a Plattsburgh player who's going to serve this penalty now that DeFelice seems he's been ejected.
This will be interesting to see. I believe it'll be a 5-minute because he got ejected. Looks like the ref held up a 5-minute, but who knows? Maybe a double minor, and so many things that could happen. But I believe it'll probably be a 5-minute misconduct.
And it looks like Plattsburgh will send Tom Bowe in to serve the penalty. And yes, a 5-minute major called against DeFelice. So Bowe heads off to the box. Hasn't really seen any ice time tonight. So 5 minutes of Plattsburgh on the penalty kill again. They've been good so far tonight, but now they got to do with it for the majority of the rest of this third period, as they're currently up 2-1 with 7:33 left. And Brockport has a chance to tie this one up again.
It's a real gut check for the Cardinals here. A 5-minute penalty here, and really need to kill this one off.
Free face-off important here for Plattsburgh as they look to clear the zone here, and they're able to. So good start, and it looks like Cardinals are just going to have to keep trying to get a lot of that for the next 5 minutes. Salat got bumped there and allowed Owens to clear the zone. 5-minute major for boarding and a game misconduct is the official penalty on DeFelice for that hit on Carville.
Cardinals need to keep their eyes out for Doc Genzer, the goal scorer. He has 5 power play goals in the year, and Jordan Renaud has 4, the freshman. So keep your eyes out for those two.
And Plattsburgh able to clear this one all the way down. As Tam will play this one. A nice pressure there from Owens to try to knock the puck loose. But Brockport recovers it. It'll be Hutchins skating it out. Hutchins skates over the line with it. Pizzo goes over to get it. Hutchins tries to drop it out in front. Missed the pass, and it's out of the zone. Brockport has to get back on side, even though they stay with the puck.
Plattsburgh's killed a minute off this penalty. They're doing a good job so far. Got to keep it up.
Carried in here by Runo. Goes in against Lawson. Tries to center a pass in front. No one was home for that one, and it'll be Hutchins picking it up. Up top, Romeo. Here's a shot through traffic. Blocked there. Went off of Arujo and then up into the netting. Play stopped. 3:49 left on the major penalty.
Face-off will stay in the zone as it was tipped off a Plattsburgh player here. Brockport's getting the line change and getting some fresh legs out here.
6:22 left in period number 3. Plattsburgh with a 2-1 lead here. Again, this is the first round of the 2019 SUNYAC playoff tournament. Plattsburgh wins, they'll face Oswego, and if Brockport wins, they'll take on Geneseo this weekend. Either would be on the road, and Plattsburgh gets another clear there. So a good start to this penalty kill for the Cardinals. And this will be carried down here by Romeo. He'll cross the line with it. Knocked aside there by Lawson and then Middleton. Sloan puts a hit on as well. Puck up for grabs here. Trying to send it to the front of the net as waiting for it there was Rock, but he has to carry it up top.
Rock was wide open in front. Plattsburgh's lucky that didn't get right through to him.
Now here's Rock again. He tries to get a shot of it. Was blocked there by Pizzo, and the Cards will take it out shorthanded. Pizzo just stays with it. He's all by himself out there. He rifles one in, but it goes over the top of the net. So Pizzo taking a few more seconds off the clock and getting a chance out of that one.
3 minutes remaining here on the power play for Brockport.
So 5:30 left in the third period. This will be Ingvall poking at this one. Sends it ahead for Middleton. Now comes out to Owens. Owens dumps it ahead. Ingvall racing down to get this one as Schneider comes out of the net to play it. Ingvall's got it here. With 2:40 left on the penalty kill for Plattsburgh. Man falls down there. Ingvall shoves another player off. Puck up for grabs there as Romeo finally gets back up, and now it is Parsons with the puck for Brockport. 2:30 left, halfway done on the 5-minute major.
Ingvall, the defenseman, did a great job of forechecking there, burned some time off the clock.
Here's Parsons passing it over. Now across ice. This will be played here by Runo. Starts to move in. He shoots one up off the glass and into the netting. Play stop. 2:17 left on the major penalty and 4:50 left in the third.
Plattsburgh looks to be changing here, getting Sloan and Lawson out as well as Arujo and Walgren. Some fresh legs. 2:17 left. Got to kill this off here.
Just quick shifts at this point. You just want the freshest legs out there to kill off the penalty. Again, they've been good on the penalty kill all night so far, and they get another clear here. So this will get us to about the 2-minute mark of the major penalty as Brockport will start in. Here's Tam. Crosses the line with it. Drops it off into the corner. Walgren will go after that one. Behind the net, this one will go out of the zone as Salat pressured there from Sloan. Sloan moving in to try to get that one. And he drives Tam all the way back. Now it's Walgren picking it up. Dumps it in as Plattsburgh got to get back on side for that one. But Brockport gets a few more seconds ticked off the penalty.
Plattsburgh's done a great job so far. Just got to keep it up. Brockport wants to get an opportunity here as there's a minute 40 left on the power play.
Here's Hutchins driving to the net. Now takes it behind. Sets up in front. Save made by Parita. Knocked away on the shot from Runo. Oh, a great chance there for Brockport. Here's Tam, a shot. Another save with the blocker by Parita. 2 huge saves for Parita. Now here's a chance for Owens at the other end. Owens shorthanded, moves in against Tam. He gets bumped aside, and the puck will go into the corner.
Great save by Parita. Just kept them in this game here.
Minute 15 left on the penalty kill now for Plattsburgh. Here's Hutchins going in order to get it, and now it'll be another clear out by Ross Sloan. This one goes on net. Schneider has to make the play. So just a minute, 5 seconds left on the 5-minute major penalty to Christian DeFelice, and 3:35 left now in the third period. Here's Salat carrying it in over the line. Goes into the corner. Here's Sloan going over to get it. Chipped ahead in the air. Middleton looking to play it here. Ingval in the mix there as well. This one will be rolled out of the zone by Brockport. Couldn't get the pass off, and now even more seconds will tick off. 45 seconds left on the penalty. Here's Doc Gensler moving in against Middleton. Gensler tried to drive to the net, instead had to go the other way, finds a pass for Romeo. Romeo shoots through traffic, blocked in front there. Net comes out of place as Parita falls on that one.
Looks like Plattsburgh's not going to get a change here, as I believe the refs think that the Cardinals knocked the net off here, which honestly might not be the worst thing to happen for them, but definitely want to win this faceoff, clear it out, and get some fresh legs out, switch the lines up. 32
seconds left on the 5-minute major penalty. And now just over 3 minutes left in the third. So again, this penalty took us right to the end of the game here. And now we'll see if Plattsburgh can hold on here with just over 3 minutes left.
Timeout by Coach Bob Emery of Plattsburgh. It's a great timeout for the Cardinals. They had some tired legs out there and were unable to change. And this will be a good timeout for the Cardinals.
As both teams head to the bench to maybe get some plays drawn up, we'll again look at what's coming up here. We've been saying the upcoming schedule during the timeouts all game, but now, or all year I should say, and now this is our last chance. So upcoming schedule will either be Plattsburgh versus Oswego on the road in Oswego on Saturday night, or it'll be Brockport versus Geneseo, and that's really all there is to it at this point.
Yeah, but if you guys got nothing going on Saturday at 3 p.m., you can come watch the women's team, Plattsburgh women's team, as we take on Oswego, actually. We could be playing Oswego on the same day. That'd be cool. We take them on here in our Knoll semifinal game. It should be a good game. Last year we actually tied Oswego 2-2 in the last regular season matchup, so we're going to try to get a win there and head to the championship of the Knoll.
Again, of course, a nice 3-1 win over Middlebury last night, and you guys with some momentum going into the playoffs and look to get through the NEWHL against Oswego this weekend, and what could be a doubleheader for Plattsburgh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
As now the teams rejoin the ice. 3:05 left in the third period, 32 seconds left on the major penalty. And now off the draw, a big draw here. It comes loose up at the top of the zone. Brockport stays with it. Here's Parsons with the puck. Owens trying to stay on that one. He falls on it, and he's able to clear it out of the zone. So final 20 seconds will tick off.
It's a gritty effort right there by Cam Owens. Get the puck out when the team needs it the most.
Now over the line comes Romeo. He drops it back for Salat. Salat couldn't get a shot off. Taken away by Owens. He fell down, couldn't clear it all the way out, but here comes Owens the other way. Owens with Middleton. Owens moves down, sends it into the corner, but that'll do it for the major penalty. Plattsburgh kills off the 5-minute major. 2:30 left in the third period. Now Plattsburgh with a 2-1 lead, looking to hold on here. Brockport takes it down the other way. Here's Ingval playing it. Cards just looking to stay with the puck here in these final few minutes now. Here's Nair dumping it down. Now it comes to Sloan. He'll dump it into the zone. It'll go just wide of Schneider. He sends it ahead to Bess. Now it's Sloan picking it up. Sends it down into the corner behind the net. As Salerno plays that one, now it's Gensler. Nair looking to keep it in. Now Pizzo sends it to the net, and the shot was blocked by Bass. Knocked aside there. I don't know if Bass realized that the play was still going on. Now a penalty upcoming here against Plattsburgh as Kuhn touches it up. So just as the 5-minute major ends, we're going to see a slashing call here, as that looked like what Bass was upset about.
Yeah, Kuhn's definitely going to get slashing here.
So just after a 5-minute major penalty has been killed off, the Cards right back on the penalty kill. Again, they've been perfect tonight, but now Brockport with a chance to knot this one up here. It's 2-1 with 1:55 left in the third.
Definitely be looking for Brockport. If they get good possession, for them to be pulling their goalie, be a 6-on-4 in their favor. Plattsburgh needs to keep prove why they're the #1 penalty kill unit in the nation here, so they got to keep up the good work.
Sloan to take the draw for Plattsburgh. A big face-off. Again, every face-off from here on is huge, especially down in that Plattsburgh zone. Another false start on the face-off has been a pattern all night. Matter of fact, all season here at the Ronnie B, but Pizzo clears that one out, so a good start to the penalty kill for the Cardinals. Only going to take a few seconds off here, but now Brockport misplayed that one, it looked like, and Salat had to go back even further. He lost the puck again, and it'll be carried out. So Kuhn for slashing is the call. Here's Hutchins crossing the line with it. Hutchins tied up there with Pizzo. Cards able to poke it out of the zone.
Empty net for Brockport. 6-on-4 in Brockport's favor.
Here's Salat crossing the line, knocked aside by Pizzo there. It'll go down to the corner as Salat and Sloan looked like they were ready for a collision there. Sloan falls on the puck here. Puck still up for grabs in the corner there, and the clock continues to tick off. Here's Hutchins picking it up. Minute 15 left in the third. Minute 20 left on the penalty. Here's Arujo picking it up, trying to clear the zone. Comes up top, and Salat misplayed it there, and it's going to be Sloan sending it to the empty net. He scores! An empty net shorthanded goal for Ross Sloan, and Plattsburgh leads it 3-1 with 1 minute and 6 seconds left.
The senior captain puts this one on ice here as Plattsburgh's going to walk out of here, hopefully victorious. Only 1 minute 6 left in the game.
So the Plattsburgh penalty kill dominant all game now has a shorthanded goal to show for it, as the captain Ross Sloan nets an empty netter here with just 1 minute 6 seconds left. So 3 unanswered goals for the Cardinals here in the third period. The Ronnie B's been rocking all night long, and Plattsburgh looking to book their ticket to the second round and take on Oswego.
That was the goal Plattsburgh needed here. It was great penalty kill by the Cardinals as they were able to put one in and hopefully put this one on ice.
And now a timeout will be taken by Brockport. And they'll look to get something here, as now they're going to need a quick one if they want to have any chance to stay in this one.
Yeah, Coach Brian Dixon of Brockport, he's been here for 22 years, so he's definitely knows his ins and out of the SUNYAC, and he might be able to put one past Coach Emery, who's been here, I don't want to say just as long, but yeah, he's been here a while, so look for them to draw something up here, but try to put one past Parita, who's been standing on his head all night.
As the timeout will wind down again, the scoring started with Doc Gensler way back in the first period. Feels like forever ago now because it's a completely different game since then. And that was the only goal for the majority of the game until Plattsburgh got a goal from Matt Arujo to tie it up this period. And it's kind of been all Plattsburgh since then, despite how many penalties they had.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to where credit's due, and the Plattsburgh penalty kill has really shown why they're number one in the nation. They've just been gutty all night, blocking shots, getting pucks out, diving for pucks. There's really, you can't say anything bad about the penalty kill today. They're just proving themselves time and time again. So a lot of credit to them, and able to put one past, get an empty net goal on the penalty kill, and that's well deserved for the penalty kill unit of Plattsburgh.
So the fans making some noise here again. 1 minute 6 seconds left. Plattsburgh now a big 2-goal lead on an empty netter from Ross Sloan. Might put this one away. Brockport going to need to get a power play goal here quickly. They're on the power play until the time expires if they need it. But face-off won by Plattsburgh. Middleton just clears it down, and the puck deflected up into the crowd, and play will be whistled down.
One of the benefits, I guess, that you could say of being on the penalty kill is you can just keep icing the puck. Like, no matter how tired you are, you can still keep icing the puck, getting it down, taking time off the clock. So I guess that's one of the pluses of being on the penalty kill here late in the third period.
At this point, you're up by 2 goals. There's a quick rush here from Parsons as Middleton goes over to play that one, knocks a man down. Into the corner here. This will be played by Stallard, trying to knock it ahead. Salat in there and trying to knock this up top. Here is Romeo moving in. He shoots, knocked aside by Parita. Again, Plattsburgh, it's almost, you could say they have a goal to give at this point as this one deflected out of their zone, so they can just keep shooting the puck just like that. 35 seconds left as the crowd alive here at the Ronnie B, as Plattsburgh looks like they'll be heading to take on Oswego for the second week in a row. Here's Romeo, a shot knocked aside with a blocker by Parita, who's had a great night in net, now 28 saves for Jimmy Parita. 20 seconds left. This will be taken here by Gensler and knocked away by Owens. Here's Romeo up top. Final 15 seconds left. Shot, save, Parita, and then knocked aside. Another shot in front, knocked aside again, and now it comes out top. Here's a shot from Rock, knocked aside, and with 5 seconds left, now we got some action in front here as the Car's just trying to break this one up.
Yeah, Plattsburgh doesn't want to get any game misconducts or suspensions here in the last 5 seconds. At this point, a meaningless game. I mean, you really don't want to take anything stupid here. You don't want to be kicked out of the game again on Saturday. So really just need to keep your cool here and play this last 5 seconds out.
It was Middleton there was tied up with Gensler. As the officials break that one up, so looks like we may get a penalty off of that one for the final 5 seconds. So Plattsburgh just probably one more face-off, and then they'll be on to the second round as Middleton heads off to the box.
As there's only 5.2 seconds left, I'm going to give a little shout-out to the Brockport. They only have one senior, number 4, Brian Carville from Rochester, New York. So, I mean, you got to give him some credit here as he's ending his college career hopefully on a high note. you know, you may have not won this game, but you still you made the SUNYAC playoffs, and you've had a great career. So, got to give credit where credit is due. So, kudos to you.
And a solid year for Brockport. Again, 15-8-2 overall. As we'll get set for the final faceoff here, Lawson takes the draw. Pizzo ties it up behind the net, cleared down one last time. The horn will sound, and the Plattsburgh State Cardinals have punched their ticket to the second round of the SUNYAC playoffs. They'll take on the Oswego Lakers on the road Saturday night. They defeat Brockport by a final score of 3-1.
It's a great job by the Cardinals all game. Got to give a lot of shout-outs to the penalty kill unit. They really kept themselves in this game. So it will be an exciting matchup in Oswego this Saturday.
So Cardinals winning streak keeps going. It extends down to 5 straight games. They're hoping they can maybe get it up to 7 by the time all is said and done to win the SUNYAC tournament. But you take it one game at a time, and Plattsburgh has won 5 straight after a huge slump in January where it didn't seem like they were going to be going anywhere, let alone hosting a game here in the playoffs. And they're on to the second round. A terrific turnaround here by the Plattsburgh State Cardinals.
They're really turning it on here late in the season, just when you need to start turning it up here. So, I mean, Plattsburgh's really coming to play and really showing why they can be a great team.
And as the teams will shake hands, we thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Jake Schackinger.
And I'm Annie Katonka.
Our next broadcast here will be Saturday afternoon as the women's hockey team in action in the first round of the conference playoffs. They'll be taking on Oswego as we get set for the Plattsburgh doubleheader. 1 game here, 1 game there, as the men's team will be in action a little bit later that night. Thanks for watching, everyone. Our final score tonight in the first round of the SUNYAC playoffs, Plattsburgh wins it 3-1 over Brockport.